Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're tackling something every single leader needs to get their head around. Artificial intelligence is not just a technology anymore. Nope. It's the new competitive battleground, and believe me, the rules for winning have been completely torn up and rewritten. If you want to lead your company into the future, this is the new game you absolutely have to master.
So where are we getting all this from? Well, our guide for this entire breakdown is this incredible collection from Harvard Business Review. HBR's 10 must-reads on AI. Now, this isn't just one person's opinion. It's a hand-picked collection of the most critical, must-read articles from the sharpest minds in business and tech. Honestly, think of it as the ultimate briefing for any leader who knows they need to act like yesterday. So let's dive in. And to really get a sense of just how massive this shift is, just chew on this quote from Microsoft's CEO, Satya Nadella. When he calls AI the new runtime, what he's saying is that AI is becoming the basic operating system of a business. It's the engine that's running under the hood, powering everything. It's not just another app or a feature. It's the very foundation everything else is built on.
Okay, so to help you make sense of this new world, we've broken down the book's key ideas into a 5-part playbook. First, we're going to talk about why this is so urgent. Then, we'll get into the 3 pillars of success: building the new engine, getting your people on board, and executing with real purpose. And we'll wrap it all up with your personal leadership mandate.
All right, let's jump right in. Section 1, the AI collision is here. And we're not talking about some far-off, futuristic idea. The authors call it a collision for a reason. It's happening right now, reshaping entire industries as we speak, and you have to act. So, let's be super clear about this word, collision. This is way more than just another disruption. A collision is what happens when a company that was born with AI at its core goes head-to-head with a traditional company. They're not just playing the same game with a new strategy. They are playing an entirely different sport on a completely different field. And this chart shows you exactly why that's so dangerous. You see, traditional businesses, wow, they eventually hit a wall. It's called diminishing returns. But AI-driven companies, they feed on data. The more people use them, the smarter they get, which attracts more users, which generates more data. You see where this is going. It's this incredible virtuous cycle that lets them grow almost without limits. This is the fundamental threat that every legacy company is up against right now.
So how in the world do you compete with that? Well, that brings us to pillar number 1. It's all about building a brand new engine for your business. And you can't just bolt AI onto your old way of doing things. No, you have to rebuild from the ground up. You have to build what the book calls an AI factory.
Now, the AI factory isn't a building with robots. It's the decision-making heart of your company. Think of it like a system, a relentless engine that just sucks in data from all over the business and spits out predictions, insights, and automated decisions at a scale no human team could ever match. It's how modern competitors operate.
And you know what? This isn't some kind of black magic. It's an engineering problem. A proper AI factory has 4 core parts. First, you need a data pipeline to get all your data clean and organized. Second, you need the algorithms to actually make sense of that data. Third, you've got to have an experimentation platform to constantly test and get better. And finally, you need the infrastructure to actually wire all of this into your daily operations. That's the blueprint right there.
Okay, but here's the thing. You could build the most brilliant AI factory in the world, and it would be totally useless without the right people and the right culture. And that brings us to pillar 2, the human imperative. Because at the end of the day, a real digital transformation is always a human transformation first. I absolutely love this matrix from the book. It's such a simple but powerful tool for any leader. Just look at it. It maps where your team is based on 2 things: how much they believe in the change, that's buy-in, and how much they believe in themselves, that's confidence. You might have frustrated people who want to change but feel lost, or indifferent folks who are capable but just don't care. Your job? Get everyone to that top right corner, inspired.
So how do you get them there? Well, it's not by sending out a memo or forcing everyone into a training session. It's about real leadership. You have to sell the why behind it all. You have to find and share success stories to show people it's possible. You need to empower your own internal champions to spread the word. And maybe most importantly, you have to make sure your managers are ready to lead this charge, not just manage it.
All right, so you've got the engine and you've got your people fired up. Pillar 3 is all about execution. And this is where we separate the dabblers from the true transformers. It's the difference between just tinkering with AI and genuinely transforming your entire business with it.
The book asks this really blunt question, and it's one every leader needs to look in the mirror and answer honestly. Are you just playing around, running a few cool little pilot projects here and there, or are you fundamentally rewiring the DNA of your company around a new digital core? Because the results of those two approaches couldn't be more different. You know, true transformation has some clear signs. It's not about fixing one little problem. It's about completely overhauling an entire part of your business. It means you have to smash through those old organizational silos that keep data locked up. It means making decisions at what the book calls the atomic level, not just deciding on a market segment, but deciding the perfect offer for one specific customer in real time. And of course, all of this has to be guided by strong leadership and governance. And that brings us to the end game. This is the most critical part of our entire discussion today. We've talked about the collision, the engine, the people, the execution. So now, let's pull it all together into your personal leadership mandate. What do you need to do starting tomorrow morning?
Here it is, your 4-step mandate. Number 1, be the architect. It's on you to lead the charge on breaking down those silos. 2, be the champion. You have to personally drive this new culture of learning. 3, be the steward. You have to make sure this powerful technology is used responsibly and ethically. And finally, number 4, be the catalyst. You have to be the one who pushes the whole organization to stop tinkering and go all in on transformation.
So we'll leave you with one final urgent question that sums up everything we've talked about. The age of AI isn't on the horizon, it's already here. Your competitors right now are building their AI factories. The only question that really matters is, when does construction start on yours?
If this AI playbook helped you see the path forward a little more clearly, do us a favor and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We're all about breaking down the big ideas you need to lead in this crazy, fast-changing world. Thanks so much for watching.